Hello and welcome back to Full Force Combat in collaboration with Hybrid Boxing Organisation and Undeniable Fight Night. We're here with another face-off / interview. Today we're joined by Ethan Douglas and Danny Leadbetter. How's it going, gents?
It's
All
not
good
going
for
too
Alex,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
right. Yeah, good boys. Good to hear it. So just to ask both of you, we'll jump straight in with the questions. Starting off with you, Ethan. Undeniable Fight Night 3. What does it mean to fight on the event to you?
I'm just buzzing to be on it because it's bigger than the last show. It's just keep getting better and better. So it does. Like, see a prize fighter and stuff. It's just getting out there a lot better. It means a lot to me to get on the card.
Yeah, nice, mate. What about you, Danny? What does it mean to you?
Uh, it's amazing for the opportunities of the fights, to be honest. All respect for my opponent taking the fight. All good. Every show keeps getting bigger and bigger every time. I was on the first show. The second show got bigger. I can imagine the third show's even bigger this time.
Yeah, buzzing. Now, obviously, you're both fought are undeniable, but on separate shows. Did you catch anything of each other's fights? Starting with you, Danny. Did you see anything of Ethan's fight on the second show?
Now, I haven't really seen Ethan fight. I haven't really looked into Ethan's fighting. I just take every fight as it is. Just train, focus on my training, and get the job done. But I
Yeah,
know he's not a softer opponent. I have a respect for him. I know he's got a good amateur background, so I know he's going to bring the fire to the fight.
yeah, nice. What about you, Ethan? Did you see Danny's fight on the first undeniable show?
I seen the clip on Instagram of like him and David fighting. It was like a fucking 10-second clip or something. Just, but he was sharp. He was just catching all punches on his gloves. So it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, yeah, nice. So, just to carry on with you, Ethan. So as you mentioned about Danny pouring and catching all the shots what David was throwing at him, is that something you recognised and respected out of his game plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and cut it out of him, like because he was just catching all his punches. So it's just gonna be wasting energy if I'm just letting him catch them all.
Yeah, yeah. Now, obviously, on the flip side of that, it's considering you've not really been focused on Ethan as much. Is there anything at all what you've seen of of his game which you quite like, or again you've just not really saw much of it, Dan?
Nah, but I've not seen anything whatsoever. I know
Yeah,
that he took one fight on WCU, I think it was, against Callum Jones.
Yeah,
And he got stopped on it. But like I said, I never watched it. I just heard that he got stopped by him.
yeah,
But Callum's a good opponent, so respect for him to get in there with Callum, because Callum's a top fighter.
no, nice bit of respect there. So now, obviously, like you said, it's a different sport. Now it's in hybrid. It's in the little gloves. A sport what requires adaptability, and is there kind of anything you guys have changed up this time around? Going considering you have both fought in the little gloves before, is there anything you've took from that fight and now and those camps into this one? Starting with you, Ethan.
yes, I've got realised that you can't just be hard staying there. You have to be fast and elusive when you're in the small gloves. You can't be just standing there and letting them hit you because you can feel the shots for the gloves. But something you have to get on with, like.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, Danny? Is there anything from the first camps and the other hybrid fights which you've took into this camp?
Now, just really, it's all about how I position my hands for my guard, so I don't get cut open. I've took it as like how I train for my bare knuckle fights, for my BKFC fights.
Yeah,
But anything can happen in with a small glove. If you get caught with a good shot with the small gloves, you can either get knocked out, you can get cut. But on the day, hopefully, touch wood, I don't get caught too good.
yeah. Nice boys. So as you said, it's a very demanding sport. what would you say it takes a toll on more the physical side or the mental side? What would you say it takes a toll on the most, starting with you, Dan?
To be honest, like, you have to be mentally prepared to get in the ring with the smaller gloves on. Because if you're not mentally prepared to get in there with the smaller gloves, you may as well just throw the towel in straight away. Because you have to be mentally strong as well as physically strong to compete at a high level with the small gloves on. Because you won't see anybody just jumping in with the small gloves on and taking a fight with top opponents on a big stage. Just won't happen.
Yeah. Do you agree with that statement, Ethan? Oh, good.
But as I was saying, you'd be more mentally prepared for it than you do physically because you step in that ring and you're not, as Danny says. You may as well just throw a towel in because you get hit one jab, you're just going to be like, what I even take this for? So, yeah, it's more mentally than it is physical. I'm just going to have to stay fast and elusive and try to stay out of the way because then for his gloves, anything can happen. So, just going to have to be fast and elusive and always get in and out.
Yeah. Danny, what about you? What do you think the key battle in the fight's going to be?
It's all about who wants it more, to be honest. Being elusive and faster on your feet is going to help a lot, but it's whether you get pinned in the corner or anything. Anything can happen in that ring. What you don't want it to. Like you can always have a game plan of fighting on the outside and getting in and out, but once it doesn't work, you have to have a plan B to always try and resolve to how they fight.
Yeah. So do you think composure is a big component, especially in the hybrid? Would you say composure is just a key part of having success in the sport? Dan?
Yeah, composure is a big thing for it because if you don't have no composure in the ring, you'll just fall to bits straight away. And if you fall to bits, you're just gonna have you're gonna have too much trouble in that ring if you just fall to bits with no composure in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you agree with that, Ethan? Would you agree? Would you agree? Whoever stays, would you say whoever stays more composed would be the victor?
Yeah, most likely because if you don't stay composed, your game plan and stuff's going to go out the window and you're going to start doing stupid stuff. So you need to be composed so that your nerves don't let you just break apart.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, fellas, there is a current vacant belt in your division. Give me your thoughts and feelings on title aspirations, guys. What do you think?
I
Where do you guys
see.
want to go title wise? We'll start with you, Danny.
Uh, Title wise, I should be already in the spot for the title because once Conrad fought Ben Pickles on Undeniable Fight Night 1, I was the one who done the title eliminator against Dowd and stopped him in round 3. So really, I've just been waiting for the shot to come my way. Conrad's now retired and I'm vacating the belt, so I didn't see why me and Ethan couldn't have fought for the belt, to be honest.
Yeah. Is that something you want to push for, Ethan? Do you think that's something we can make happen, guys?
Yeah, I want to push for it too because I was meant to fight Ben on the second show, and if I beat him, I was meant to have fight for the title. So I think me and Danny should push for us to be a title fight instead because we were both meant to. We both won our last fights. I know I didn't fight Ben and stuff, but I can't help it. He pulled out.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, in terms of the win on this fight, if they don't end up making it a title fight, then surely surely the winner will be first in line for the title bout. What would it mean to you to get that shout? Starting with you, Ethan.
It would mean a lot to me. It would. like stick in my heart, because I told my dad that if I get the title fight, that I'm gonna win the belt for him, because he's not gonna get the, if I get the change this to a title fight, this would probably be the best chance for me to win it. So if they do, I would willingly take it, like, because he's not gonna be able to do anymore else. Like, he's not gonna be able to come and do anything in my fights from now on, like from this one, because he's
What
actually
about
like,
you, Dan? What would it mean to you to get the call up for the belt?
Like I say, a belt is just another target for us. I treat every fight as like though I'm fighting for a title. I go in there, I always perform as I'm fighting for a title shot. If the title ain't on the line, I'm sure I'll get the shot for the title further down the line.
Yeah. Now, guys. So the ticket sales have absolutely flew out for this one. Starting with you, Ethan. Have you got a large crowd coming down? Have you
I've
got
got
quite a lot of
about
support for this one?
I've got about 25 tickets or seven sent out. They're meant to be getting sold, so I've got a decent enough crowd coming over, because some of them aren't able to get off of work and stuff. So anyone that has, they said they'll grab tickets. So we've just ordered for Emmons. But I've got a decent enough crowd coming back me, which is good.
Yeah. Good. What about you, Dan? Have you got a lot of support coming down for the evening?
Yeah, there's a few of us coming over to support me and watch me fight. There's a few fighters on the card what
Was it?
we all share fans with, so I'll have a lot of crowd there to support us. It's whether they get tickets off me or one of the other fighters who are on the card who we're good mates with. But there will be a big crowd there for us.
Yeah. Perfect. Fantastic. But will you both be there for the media day next Sunday? Starting with you, Ethan.
Yeah, I've nothing planned, so I should be able to get to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be
Dan?
there straight after.
Yeah, nice. The fellas, perfect. Be good to yeah, be good to chat and catch up. Be good in person anyway. But right, so best of luck to both of you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for your time this evening. Apologies for technical difficulties a little bit earlier on. But yeah, this fight is absolutely magic and it's going to be a banger. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay locked into Full Force Combat and all the HBO undeniable content coming out soon. This entire card is absolutely fantastic and it's a pleasure and an honour to be a part of this. Thank you, fellas, for your time this evening. I wish you all the best in training camp and I'll catch you Sunday at the media evening.